Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to the Gagootz Show. And we have a great show, a Paul Bond extravaganza tonight.
A Paul Bond extravaganza.
And this is Nicole LoMonaco. I'm Benny Rizzuti. We're your hosts for the evening. And we're going to show you some clips from our ongoing new video contest.
Exciting.
It's very exciting. And if we can, we'll try to fit in entry number 5. But we're going to show, I have a clip with entries 1 through 4.
Okay.
And then if you don't see entry 5, you could see it on our Gagootz Show channel.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
YouTube.
Every time I hear YouTube, right, there was this song that was called Google Time. This is totally just a random thought in my brain. And it's a song goes like this. YouTube, Facebook, log on to MySpace. YouTube, Facebook, log on to MySpace. YouTube, Facebook, log on to MySpace. When you have a problem, you must Google Time. And I don't know why I just had to do that. Every time I hear YouTube, I sing the song in my head. So
well, it's a very musical show today.
It is going to be musical later. But speaking of shows, I had my show at the Villa Monaco on Friday, and it was myself. Joe Pontillo hosted. He did a fantastic job. John Santos featured, and Carrie Caravis.
Cavaris, right?
Caravis. I'm not going to say your last name, I'm sorry. Caravis, that's what I said. And she did fantastic. Everybody loved her. We had about 40 people or so, and everybody seemed to have a great time. So I was really excited with the turnout. And for July, I was very surprised because everybody's away on vacation. They go, to the beach, to Fire Island, or wherever, and July's like, we're see you later month. But I got a nice turnout, so I was very happy with it.
That's great. Well, in the restaurant business, it's like, where your restaurant, it's not always busy, right?
July is a slower month for us. But believe it or not, this has been one of the busier Julys that we've had in the past 3 years. So we'll take it. Yeah, it's very good. And
the show, I've never seen Carrie. I'd like to see her.
She was so funny.
We got to try to get her on the show.
Yeah.
When Nancy saw that, Nancy said, did Nicole ask Carrie? And I'm like, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm doing like a million other things. Like I was collecting money. I was hostessing. I was seating people. Like I was trying to focus on my material. I was like I wasn't thinking to ask at that moment. I just was in my zone.
Because you're working very hard. You're not just doing comedy. It's your restaurant.
Yeah, so, I'm also actually working. So but whatever. But speaking about going away, you have a little vacation that you're planning.
I have a vacation more for the next 2 weeks after this Friday.
Right.
For 2 weeks. So I'm not really going away anywhere.
It's a staycation, as
Staycation.
they say. Okay.
But I'll take Nancy places to make her happy. We're going to go. We'll probably go to Montauk. Like the East End. We'll go there.
Do you ever go to the lighthouse?
Which one? The lighthouse out in Montauk?
Yeah.
No, I've been to the lighthouse at Fire Island.
The one in Montauk's nice.
Yeah, maybe we'll go.
Yeah,
maybe we
should.
Yeah, and I have 2 musical. I'm going to see Dweezil Zappa Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
So
you told us about that like a while ago that you were going to go. So now it's finally here.
I know it's here. And Dweezil Zappa, he's gonna perform One Size Fits All, the whole album. Then he'll take a break. So I can't wait. My son's coming with me and 2 friends. So it'll be 4 of us. And then Saturday, very exciting. It's a Madhouse TV extravaganza. Donnie Most, Ralph Mouth from Happy Days. It's going to be at Theater 3 in Port Jefferson. And he's going to be performing live. He's going to be singing Sinatra, Bobby Darin.
Oh, cool.
All great. And we're going.
And Nancy go?
Nancy and I are going.
Nice.
And we got tickets. And there are still, tickets are selling like crazy. I just want to tell you. They're selling, but Theater 3, or you can find out through Madhouse TV about getting tickets, and they're going to record the show event. I don't know if it's going to be live or you'll see it eventually.
Well, it's just one night, right?
It's one night.
Yeah.
It's Saturday. It's a one night only, and Donnie Most. Nancy says he's great. She's been playing his videos.
Ralph Mouth. My stepsister-in-law calls my stepbrother. Every time he does something wrong, she goes, "You Ralph Mouth." I'm like, all right.
Ralph Mouth. And what else do you?
Tomorrow I am competing in the Great Long Island Laugh Off at the brokerage. I'll be competing against 12 other people at a spot for the top 4 to make it to the second round. And if you make it all the way, first place, second place, third place, you get spots at the club. And I think first place gets like a paid spot. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I want to congratulate the other people who have already competed and made it to the next round, which I know was definitely Steven Perillo, Mike Toohey, Rob Coletti, that I'm personally friends with. So everybody else that made it through, congratulations to you as well. That's awesome. And
Nancy went to that.
She did.
Sunday.
She said that he did a really good job.
She told me Steven Perillo was the best person.
Yeah.
She said all new material, and I've seen him lately, and his stand-up has gotten.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does. So I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him, and I just said that. You happy now, Steve? I don't know if you're watching that. I said something nice about you.
Steve, I love you too, and I wish you the best. I hope you and Nicole wind up being in the final 4.
Yeah, that would be nice. But,
yeah.
Well, fingers crossed, and we'll see how we do. I'm gonna try and hit up 2 open mics tonight. So if there's anybody watching right now who wants to make it to the Lizard Lounge tonight at 7:00, I'll be there in Bohemia, and then I'm going to Bartini in Babylon to do another open mic.
What's Bartini?
It's
actually a bar.
It's actually a bar that serves martinis, and they really were very creative with the name. They're like, we have a bar, we serve martinis. Like, let's call it Bartini. And so now they're doing open mics there, and I'll be attending that one as well. So, which I think is ran by Manny Arias. So,
Manny runs that? Yeah.
So I'm trying to get my time in there and prepare myself for tomorrow.
Great, that's great. And now the different clubs are doing it, of the 3.
They're
called Governors, right?
Well, Governors, I believe, owns all 3 clubs.
All 3
Governors, McGuire's, and the brokerage. And they ask you what your preference is to which club is, like, you're closer to, is easier for you to get to. And I just wrote the brokerage, they gave me a date, and here I am, I'm going to do my thing. So
that's great, yeah. No, I remember that Governor's Comedy Club, when it was separate back in the 80s, did a comedy laugh-off. And
I don't know, I think it's like been an ongoing thing, so.
What, now they've still, I didn't know if they were doing it, this seems like what they're doing right now is almost like a comedy Olympic event.
Yeah. Well,
which I think is really cool. I think it's great.
We don't have to run any marathons or anything like that, but.
You don't have to take a bicycle through a lake
No, nothing like that. No Tough Mudders.
Not a triathlon.
No. But I'm excited for it. So
I'm excited for you. I hope I can make it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I will try to make it.
My mom's coming. My mom's like my biggest fan. She comes to every one of my shows.
And Nancy may wind up going.
All right.
To let you know.
That's fine. Just as long as she laughs loud, that's all that matters. She's got that good laugh, so.
Yeah, and also on Long Island we have a Long Island Comedy Festival, which goes to different theaters.
Right.
And it's a festival of comics, and
that's going to be in Patchogue, right?
It's going to be in Riverhead, I think, too. Patchogue.
Oh, God.
And then that theater
in
Riverhead.
Rich Walker's on it, right?
Rich Walker's on one. Stevie Jeeby's on one.
Yeah.
And it's all around the island.
Oh, okay.
It's not in the same place, but it's run by the same person, I believe.
All right.
From what I understand, Paul Anthony was also a radio DJ.
Right.
Paul Anthony runs it, and they were in Theater 3. They're going to be, I did see when I went to see that Grateful Dead show I spoke about, they're going to do it there. The festival's going to be in Riverhead Theater, and I think in Patchogue. I think they bounce around different.
Oh,
and
that's good.
And it's not the same comics.
They switch it up every time. I clicked on it on Facebook. It said Long Island Comedy Festival, and then I saw Rich Walker's face on it, but I didn't really recognize everybody else's.
Yeah, he gets different.
That's good.
Right now, that's cool. The comics that are coming out, that are coming to the island, a lot of city comics.
Yeah.
And it makes young comics like you compete that much harder.
Right.
Because New York, there's a lot of talent in the city.
There's a lot of talent over there. There's this competition that I'm going to be in. I think there's like over 125 people that are involved in competing for it. So, you know.
Best of luck, kid.
Thank you. And we also, with our guest tonight, Paul Bond, I have a show coming up with him at On the Waterfront August 5th. So we'll talk about that a little bit more when we bring him on. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with our first guest, Paul Bond. You're watching The Gagootz Show on MadhouseTV.com.
Welcome to my new place. I'm in another new place, so it's different. Today I'm going to be doing a letter, another one from Israel, which we will be keeping anonymous so that they don't lose their job. Dear coworker that no one can stand, please quit. Everyone wants you to. Your first day, you come in and you have to repaint your entire office and replace all the furniture with your own crappy IKEA furniture. Why? That furniture wasn't good enough for you? But you don't only change your office space, you have to change everyone else's too. You change the settings on the microwave. Microwaves are supposed to heat your food up so that it's warm and you can eat it and it's tasty that way. But no, you prefer to just have it be a device for spinning food around in circles for fun. I noticed that you changed the settings on the refrigerator as well. So when I opened it up, everything was melting and it was like a heat wave inside of that freezer. Freezers are supposed to be like Antarctica, not the Sahara Desert. Polar bears would die. You killed all the polar bears in that freezer. Who needs their frozen foods to stay frozen? Ha! Not you. I do. But you obviously don't care about that. Then, you have to leave your dishes out on the counter for weeks with dirty food on it. Do you not notice the cockroaches that have been hanging out and growing in size because of the nutrition that they're getting from the food that you leave? I've even recognized some of them. They have names now. It's like a horrible sequel to Joe's Apartment, which is a bad movie in the first place, so if you don't get that reference, it's okay. But I do not want dancing and singing cockroaches in this office. Gross! Why don't you just get your own microwave and your own little fridge, okay? Keep your microwave cold and your refrigerator warm. Because you're weird. You're weird! Who keeps their fridge warm? Only you. I don't even care if you do your job well, because you're pissing me off. Love, Anonymous. These are letters that I wrote to these people. They pissed me off that one time, and so I wrote it down. Yeah, these are letters that I'm saying for you. I hope they're entertaining and they make you. You are the most annoying person.
I think this is a good time to tell you. You're doing okay, Mom. I can call you Mom, right? I know we haven't known each other very long, but you seem like a real keeper. You're not perfect. There was that strained carrots incident, but you're trying. You pick up my bottle every time I toss it out of my stroller. That's high comedy to an 8-month-old. You hum the Barber of Seville when you wash my hair. So cool. And your rub-downs are out of this world. Anyway, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You know, right? How much I love you? You're doing okay, Mom.
After all the candles are blown out, after the last toast of the night, Cambridge paving stones with Armortech stand the test of time. Beautifully designed, built to last. Only Cambridge paving stones have Armortech, our unique process that produces a rich, distinctive color. Create your own memories with Cambridge paving stones. Visit CambridgePavers.com.
Cambridge paving stones with Armortech will always look like new.
And we're back on the Gagootz Show.
The Gagootz Show.
Yay, Paul Bond, thank you so much.
Oh, the Gagootz Show.
What's up?
Gagootz Show. Like Benny Rizzuto wasn't Italian enough. Rizzuti, you had to go Gagootz Show. You know, it's like,
had to.
hey, want you to set some pizza ovens behind you, for Christ's sake. Who's your minister? Pastor Fazul? Huh? Come on, this guy. How are you, everybody? I'm here. You can tell I'm loud. I don't know how to sit on this damn couch. First of all, it's huge. There we go. And so the first day I went to the therapist's office. This is nuts. It's like you just said to me before we went on. You look uncomfortable. Well, how are you supposed to feel comfortable on a couch that sits 12? You know. But thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Paul, you're the best.
I'm wired up this week. Trust me.
That's okay. I think we all are. We've all had it. It's
Yeah.
just one of those weeks where, like, you just like at wit's end, like your teeth are grinding, and you just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna explode.
I just want to. I don't know if it's just you. You're not my age, so maybe it's not just my age. But I'm at the point in my life where I don't have time for horse crap. I don't have time to wonder if this is going to hurt your feelings. If that makes any sense. I feel this way. I don't care if you don't feel that way. If you don't like me, Facebook, unfriend me. I could give a shite, okay? I'm trying to be family friendly here, okay? But I am tired of these mother fathers constantly coming after me. I'm like, well, you don't know, and if I was a genius like you, I was like, oh, really? Now you're going to talk down to me? All right. I'm not going to unfriend you. I'm going to ridicule your ass right now. Blah, blah, blah. And I can't take it anymore. I can't take stupidity. I can't take, I'm going to try to be there anymore. Commit! Commit, you son of a bitch! All right? You make an appointment with me? Commit! All right. I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I committed.
That's right.
Kids these days. What a pain in the ass they are.
I get people that they make an appointment. This is a pet peeve
Yes,
of mine.
yes.
They're going to do this show.
Yes.
They're going to do the Gagootz Show. They let me know 2 months in advance. I'm going to do it. Then I call them a week ahead of time. All right, I want a bio and all.
Hey, Papa.
I'm doing your show?
Oh, that's this
I'm like,
week?
That's this week? And then, yeah.
I know.
And then they talk to you like, and they don't realize that sometimes you had other comics that would do it.
Yeah.
There are comics that would come and do the show.
I turned other people down for you. It's like when you do a show, you do a comedy, a stand-up comedy show, and whether it's an open mic or not, people just don't show up. It's just rude. It's disrespectful. People got to realize that they got to get their shit together. That's what I'm saying.
It's true.
Yeah.
I can't. Here's something. I'm online at a Walmart because I got that kind of money, and I'm at the express lane. And this girl couldn't have been slower if she turned around and used the back of her hands to hit the register keys. Now, and this woman comes up with a cart of 20. Now it's 10 or less, and I see the cart pull up. The girl says nothing at the register. There are 5 people in front of me who are okay with the amount of items they have. And I'm like, I'm the only one going, can you believe this? And I thought everybody was going to like pile on and make her feel like an ass and get her offline. They all looked at me going, who are you to say anything? And I'm like, oh, okay, let's just accept stupidity that this woman can't count to 10, and that's going to be fine with you. Because that's the kind of crap that's going on with our government right now. Everything's fine. Don't say anything. Oh, everything's fine. No, everything's not fine. It's shiny, okay? And I'm tired of it. Everybody's sitting around going, well, it'll just fix itself. No, it won't, mother father. It's not going to fix itself. Somebody's got to take the wheel and either crash it into the friggin' ditch or get out of the goddamn car. All right.
Can I say,
Paul Bond for president!
I can't.
if you've seen Paul Bond live, it's a lot funnier because he actually says the word. So that's why we're laughing. Because
I don't say Shiite. I don't even know what that is anymore. But I can't. I love when people try to become prolific and they go, well, at the end of the day, when the hell did at the end of the day, when did in conclusion, or in other words, be taken over by at the end of the day? Like I'm waiting for something. What is that? The only thing that should follow at the end of the day is I'm tired or I'm going to bed. That's it. Or the sun went down. Stop with your horse crap when at the end of the day. Well, you know what they say, and then they say nothing after that? No, I don't know what they say. It's like tearing the last page out of a novel going, well, you know how that ends, don't you?
when all is said and done.
All is said and done. That's all it was. It was a little longer. It was a little clunky, but it worked. All right? In conclusion, all right, I'm not a lawyer, but in conclusion is at the end of the day. Sorry. You know? I don't know. Am I the only one that's feeling this way?
I also hate, this is a little off politics, but I hate the been there, done that.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that been there because like, how's your aunt? Oh, she's very sick. She's in Sloan Kettering. Oh, been there, done that. You kidding me? We're talking about somebody with cancer.
Yeah, they just diminish anything you just said by going, oh, I've done that already.
Yeah, I've been there. I've had it. You've been there, done that.
Well, go flock yourself, okay? Because I am not sitting here listening to you belittle the fact that my family member has cancer, and because yours had it, oh, it doesn't matter anymore? It erases her cancer? I wish it was that simple, a-hole. Yeah, I'm with you. What do you got, Nicole? Let's spell it out.
I hate being next to people while they're chewing. I can't stand it.
The chewing.
The chewing. It drives me crazy. I know it's a stupid little tiny pet peeve, but it makes me insane. I don't like it.
How about people that moan when they chew?
Oh, God! Stop it.
Really?
Just
what is
stop
that?
It. Or this.
Yeah.
This is my ultimate pet peeve. Women who have that resting biatch face that's like this. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But wait, while they're chewing gum.
Somebody's stuff don't stink, right? That's great.
Like, where's going chewing this gum with that face?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I hate it. It drives
Everything's
me
beneath her.
Yeah,
right?
everything is she's like just sitting there with a Louis Vuitton pocketbook chewing on a piece of gum. It's probably been in her mouth for 4 days, and she's like, and you hear the chew.
Yeah.
Stop it.
It's like chewing on cow cud. Will you stop it? What the hell?
Knock it off.
What are you chewing a placenta? Lighten up, lady. Would you just give birth to puppies? What's wrong with you? Yeah, and here's the thing now with stand-up comedy. We can't talk about anything anymore without somebody having their cause. When Jerry Seinfeld has to talk about how colleges suck because they're too politically correct, Jerry Seinfeld, the guy who talks about a missing sock in a dryer, okay? He can't do comedy at a college because they're going to, oh, what is that other sock not good enough? What is that other sock aborted? What is that other sock now a fam? They find stuff to be mad at. That's what it is. They find their one word, they tune out. Instead of hearing the whole thing. My whole show's about going old school. You've seen my show. I go back to when jokes were just jokes, the Buddy Hackett days, the Don Rickles, the Red Fox, when people just spoke because people knew it was just a joke. Now everyone wants to make an issue out of a joke. Yep. If I said to you, oh, the Benny Rizzuti show, oh, you have pizza ovens behind here. Hey, I'm German. You don't see me with a big oven behind me on my show. Oh, my God, all the Jews are upset because you made a German oven reference. Go, Go away. Go away. Don't ever go to a comedy club ever. I don't need you.
please
She
don't.
doesn't need you. He doesn't need you. Go there to laugh, relax, forget about your troubles, and forget about every mother-father thing that annoys you. Because we're going to bring it up, and we're going to make you happy. Because we're going to put a spin on it that gets you a chuckle. That's what our job is.
Just laugh. Like,
Yeah.
just laugh. Why do you have to be so? Why are we all defending things
Yeah.
that aren't even? Maybe they're important issues. I'm not saying there aren't important issues in the world, but you don't have to make them your personal issue. I identify with that. This is my thing. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's your opinion. That's not you.
It's not exclusive, right?
Just knock it off already. Have a good time. Just laugh about it.
Yeah, it seems like, oh, well, we had the family there. We had the kid.
Well, why'd
I'll
you
give
bring
you-
them here?
give
Why
you
are you
an
bringing any
example.
kids to this?
Yeah.
Football. 10, 15 years ago, football, we were always talking about the cheerleaders wearing the tight little...
Oh, yeah.
Right? Then, one time during the Super Bowl, Janet Jackson's boob pops out.
Yeah.
And that was a big, major offense.
I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't brought up. I missed that.
They made such a big deal about a
Censorship,
malfunction.
yeah.
A malfunction, right? It was
malfunction.
I mean, it's a
Garment.
boob. It's a boob, for God's sake. We live in a state where you're allowed to walk around topless in New York City. A boob's so offensive. You know what? 90% of you kids out there suckled at your teats of your mother
That's right.
at some point in your life. So what do you care if a boob pops out?
And football, of all
Like,
things.
come on.
All
The
of a
manliest
sudden-
sport of
The
all.
manliest
Yeah.
sport of all. But no, one day a year.
The kids are watching.
The
You
kids
gotta
are
watch.
watching one day a year. During the playoffs, it's all right. When
kids
God
wouldn't
forbid
even
Tom Petty's
notice.
playing at the halftime show and a testicle falls out.
Yeah.
We're in trouble. Oh, he's not nuts. He's wholly nuts. Oh my God, look at him. Tom Petty is nuts. That's what did a headline. Tom Petty's nuts. Everyone would be out of their mind. Holy crap. We thought it was going to be safe with Tom Petty. Who knew he was going to wear a codpiece? Who knew?
You know what gets me is that all this controversy and all this arguing, all this debating and all this fighting and all
Yeah.
this stuff, like, what happens?
Yeah.
We talk about it, we talk about it, we talk about it, and we
Right.
talk about it, and everybody's got their opinion, and everybody says stuff about it, and then the next day you get up, you go to work, and you go live your day. What
Yeah.
just happened from all of that?
Yeah.
Was
Shut
it
your
nothing?
mouth and go to work. Don't have that argument. It just
Right.
like what,
Yeah, was anything resolved? It's a comedy show.
Right.
No.
right.
It's comedy. Nothing is
Absolutely.
resolved. A comedian is not going to fix the problems and the troubles of the world. They're going
No.
to make you laugh.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Now, I have a joke that's edgy that I had approved by a transgender comic, believe it or not, because I don't want to offend anybody like on purpose, like be real demeaning to somebody in my act. I'll make you the brunt of a joke, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to do it where I'm going to tear you a new a-hole because I feel that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So when Caitlyn Jenner came out, I said, and please keep your cards and letters, send them to me. I don't give a crap, all right? Because I talk about racial profiling. I talk about everything in my act. I'm not afraid. I don't care. Come bring it, all right? And I'm tired of people being, oh, you can't profile. It's going to hurt their feelings. Sorry, you're the flavor of the decade. Move it along. Move it along. If you need to buy a vowel in the Wheel of Fortune to complete a real name, there's something going on, okay? And I'm not a hypocrite. Would profiling? Nope. If it was bald, pasty white guys, hey, you and I would have a finger up our butt in a second at the TSA. But we would take it proudly as an American.
Yes.
And I might even go back when I'm not flying. Just to make a point. But, I don't know. I went off the track there. But, no, Bruce Jenner. So
Yeah.
in my act, after I do a whole thing about, blacks, whites, Asians, whatever, I make fun of everybody. I said, what happened to Bruce Jenner? What did Kardashians do to him? And audiences go, oh. I go, really relax. I think what Bruce said is, I'm not going to keep up with the Kardashians. I'm going to pass them. If you're going to sleep with black guys, watch what I do. And it's just a joke. And everyone laughs at that point because they realize my humor is going to be edgy. It's going to be, at the end of your seat. But I don't, really, you think that's really what I meant? It's just a funny outlook on the fact that Bruce Jenner said, I'm going to be a transgender now if you're going to sleep with black guys. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a funny viewpoint. But the point is, people get upset. Oh my God, he said that about black people. And it's mostly white people that are offended, by the way. White people are assholes. You really are. You're the worst attenders at a comedy show. Yeah, and people of color get it when you say a joke like, hey, I think it's funny that Spanish and Mexicans went into housekeeping and there's a cleaning product called Spick and Span. I think that's hysterical. It's a truth. It's a true thing. It's not racist. It's a fact. And when people go, oh my God, I'm going to take up your cause now because I'm white and I feel guilty about being white. Go F yourself. That's all I'm saying. I have no time for you.
And with that, we're going to take a break and then we're going to be back with more Paul Bond and some music too.
I'm sorry. I'll take a sedative.
You're watching The Gagootz Show on MadhouseTV.com.
Is that what we're doing?
Stretching under sedation or manipulation under anesthesia is a very gentle, very precise procedure to very slowly release any scar tissue that is formed as a result of a traumatic injury. Many people ask, how does this work? Will I get hurt? Will you stretch me too far? We only stretch the body part to its normal range of motion. After completing the post-MUA rehabilitation program, it's very common that our patients say to us, hey, I can play ball with my kid again. Hey, I can bowl again. Hey, I can enjoy hiking again. This is what makes it rewarding to us as practitioners.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance. Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue Tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
And we're back on the Gagootz Show, talking about all of our crazy pet peeves today. We're letting it all hang out.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's right.
Salute.
I needed this. This is a great therapeutic show for me.
It is very
I have this whole
therapeutic
bottle
right
up. Now I can go home to my wife and be a nice husband.
Aw, see,
Yeah,
look at
absolutely.
that.
She goes,
Good.
after 30 years, you finally found yourself being nice.
now. Changing lives every day. I have a little something that I want to talk about.
Sure.
Right before we went to break, you mentioned Caitlyn Jenner.
Right.
And everybody's in an uproar about her winning the award.
Right.
I don't remember exactly the name of it. The Arthur Ashe
Ashe
Award.
Award.
For
Arthur.
courageousness or something?
Right. Okay. Now, I'm just curious to say, people are like really like getting crazy over it on Facebook and saying,
Right.
oh, the American war hero should have gotten it and this, that, and the other thing and whatnot. And I understand their points and whatever. And honestly, my point is, people have won this award for years before Caitlyn Jenner did, and not one person on Facebook has ever written anything about congratulations to the person who won this award and blah, 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 and just for the sakes of the people who in the previous years have won it.
Amen, sister.
And now you have somebody who changes it completely, and it's like, oh, they don't deserve it, but where were you when the other people did deserve it? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
now it's
great.
a problem because, like you said, nobody would have known about the award.
Right.
It just would have been another ESPY award that would have went by. I don't know any other ESPY award because of that. Yeah, but the one thing Caitlyn should have done, and it's no disrespect, maybe she should have been able to raise her voice a little bit higher. I'm like, what is that? Is that Mr. Ed on TV? What is it? Between you and me and the lamppost, I may have my junk, but I'm still a woman up top. I'm like, give it a half a shot. That's all I'm saying.
I did think that too, actually. I was like, it was just like, oh, okay.
Kind of sounded like Trump. Kind of sounded like Trump. If you weren't watching the TV and you saw what was going on, kind of sounded like Trump. And I'm like, they were playing clips of it on the radio, and I'm going, and I didn't hear the setup, and I'm going, oh, that must be Trump. Why is he winning an award?
Yeah.
And then it's like, no, that's Caitlyn Jenner. I'm like, wow,
Whoa.
this is crazy.
Hey,
man.
you know what? I mean, it is courageous, and you know what? And there are plenty of people that are out there in the world that are going through stuff and are ashamed of who they are, and he has a face to it. So you know what? More power to the people at home that are going to be able to express themselves. That doesn't make him, less of a hero than somebody. It's a different type of courageousness.
It is.
And I don't think. I mean, who are we to the people who should define courageousness is within ourselves. We should be the one who, if you feel like you did something that's full of courage and you made yourself feel happy and you were successful in that moment and whatever it is, then so be it. Well, I mean, everybody's got to put a name to everything. Everything needs to have a label. Everything
but it's
has
not
to
this
be,
and it's not that. Well, not everything is this and that.
No, it's not. There's
Sometimes
so many
it's different.
gray areas.
Yeah.
And why does one person have to why does one person have to get this award, you know what I mean, for courageousness? Stop giving awards for courageousness.
Yeah.
Like, just let them be courageous.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. On their own account. In other words, okay, I feel good about what I did. Oh, why does Caitlyn always have to be in front of a camera? Wait, it's hard to avoid it when you're on the ESPYs. She was asked to go there to accept an award.
But the ESPYs now, they are a sports-related award, though.
Correct.
It's ESPN.
But it is.
But they do have entertainment.
But here's what how they did it. It was a sports figure that did something courageous in their life, and that's what he did. Who's now Caitlyn? You know what I'm saying?
And he was
an
Olympic gold medal.
Please,
yes,
absolutely. So. You can't take away all that because he's Caitlyn Jenner.
And that's why I didn't have a problem with it, because I know the ESPYs, although they want to have entertainment,
and you know what?
They want
it was courageous of them to even do that. To be honest with you,
it was.
You know, they had to have the balls to do that as well. All right, I'm sorry, I couldn't find the word. Okay, that was the only word I could find.
But if the ESPYs didn't do it, who would for Caitlyn Jenner?
I'm glad you said it at not the end of the day. Well, yeah,
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's just an award that nobody would have gave a crap about if it wasn't Caitlyn Jenner. Right. Seriously, perfect point. You're perfect.
Yeah.
And can we bring up Trump for just a second?
Yeah.
Yes.
Donald Trump. Now I got
it's your time, buddy.
Okay, here's the thing. I got a lot of crap because I've been on an Obama rage. Let me get something straight. I don't care if you're right wing, left wing, or Buffalo wing. We are screwed as a country. The system is broken. And the only reason I'm talking Trump is because he's talking like a person. He's saying everything that's on everybody's mind, but they're afraid to say. Much like comedians do on stage, and we shine a light on it. Trump is now being that guy going, hey, wait a minute, what the hell was that? Boom, boom, boom. These debates are going to be the most liveliest, highest rated debates you have ever seen. Regardless if he winds up being the president, he's shaking up the pot. He's making all these Republicans who are like, and I will do this, and they all do that thumb thing. That's not going to happen. He's going to turn to one of them and go, are you kidding? Kiss my ass. That's horse crap, and he's going to go on and say what he feels. Whether you agree with him or disagree with him, I like the fact that he's in because he's shaking up the pot.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I do feel he's gone a little too far.
He's not very presidential at this point.
He's not.
I will give you that. But I'm not an Obama fan either. Like I just wrote the other day, Why does he rush to judgment about calling white cops racist, but he ain't going to rush to judgment on this Muslim guy who shot the 5 soldiers?
Marines.
He
Right.
won't rush to judgment until all the evidence is in, but you'll do it when it comes to a white cop and call him a racist. Good for you. So what I wrote is, and I got a lot of crap for it, debating with an Obama supporter is like banging on the beach without a blanket. It makes no sense, and the longer you continue to do it, it hurts. Okay? So everybody needs to grow up, and we also need to find out where our country is, because I don't think it's Obama or Trump or whatever. We need a real right wing, left wing is not working. We need somebody in the middle. A donkey and an elephant. That's what they're represented by, a donkey and an elephant. I think we should have a giraffe. Somebody with a long neck who will stick out for what's right and not what's right wing, left wing. That's what I say.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, he is an independent.
No, he's leaning toward the Republican conservative, which is okay for me as I get older.
What I like about him is like, if you think of the country as like a place of business, and everybody got, oh, this is all right, Sal always does that always, and all of a sudden, the boss.
Yeah.
And if you worked in a factory or anything, or even a restaurant, when the boss comes in, all of a sudden everybody's on there.
Sure.
Oh,
They
boss,
shape up, right.
And that's what's happening with Trump.
It is what's happening. What he
Because
said
he
about
is a
McCain,
boss.
he knew it was wrong.
That was
He
wrong.
was a hurt little boy and he lashed out. That's what it was. I'm going to let it slide for now. I'm pro-troops, trust me. I do shows for the wounded warriors and for the homeless vets. I can't say enough about our troops. God bless you. I could never do it. It wasn't my character to ever do that. And thank you for the liberties that you give us stand-up comics for the freedom of speech.
Thank you.
God bless you. But, for him to say that about McCain, he knew he was wrong. But you know what? Shake up the pot there. Shake up the pot, Don. I love it.
Me
I want to
too.
see and Hillary going, what a piece of crap she is. When Bill was in office, it was Bill and Hillary. If she ever gets in, it's going to be Hillbilly.
Yeah.
We're going to get the real Arkansas.
A problem with, we're going to talk about what you do, but a problem with election years was these candidates were no longer promising us anything.
Yeah.
All they were doing was saying, that guy's no good, and slinging mud at him. And he was slinging mud at him.
They were handing no solutions.
No solutions at all, just slinging mud. Here's a guy that's going to turn around and tell you, immigration, I'm building a wall bigger than the wall of China. And he's a New Yorker. That's what I love. He's a New Yorker.
Oh, I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. Oh, woe is me. Oh, God forbid, all right? Oh, he's got the worst hair in the world, but I got no hair, so who am I to complain? But, but the guy is speaking. He's making people
All they can talk about
politics.
is his hair.
What?
They can only talk about his hair.
That's it.
Because what do they say? Oh, he said a few bad things about Mexicans. But as far as illegals jumping over and coming into the country, nobody's complaining about that.
Right. Well, I get my lawn done cheap.
But no, I love the fact we
I
have
just
a big
love
mouth
that
New
he's
York.
stirring up the pot.
I like
That's
that.
all
I
it
think
is.
he's
We
stirring
need
up the
that.
pot for everybody, and you know what? It's not just politics and politicians that are. It's us as the people that are at fault. We're just as. We're just as bad, and we need to be educated.
Because we just sit there and take
and
it.
we go, okay, all right, we turn
With
our
no
faces
lube. We're
and-
taking this every time with no lube. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Anyway, really quickly, do you want to touch base about?
I do animal rescue work. And it's something I take very seriously and to heart. There are a lot of dogs and cats. I deal in cats, okay?
Meow.
If you don't like cats, I don't give a crap.
I love cats.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Meow, meow.
Go close up on that right there. And I just had an incident today that, this guy sees me feeding. I feed like 14 different feral communities. We build housing. We spay and neuter the colony so that 30 cats go down to maybe 7 because we found homes and or they were too sick to live and we had to put them down peaceably because they're going to die a horrible death. We do good things. If you see an animal rescue out there feeding in a community that's built, that means stuff has happened already. We have spay and neutered, and now we're maintaining the troops, okay? These are survivors, and they're not going to survive without the help of people like myself, my wife, and the people we work with. So stop breaking our balls. This guy today he sees me feeding, he goes, I hate people who feed cats. Good for you. Good for you and your karma, all right? It means nothing. What should be done is people got to realize that at the point where people are just feeding and you see a community that's built with housing and feeding stations, that means they have been spayed and neutered, and you should be thanking your lucky stars that those people exist, because otherwise you'd have more. That's all. And I do have a beautiful Russian blue kitty, if you're looking for a Russian blue.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I
Oh,
have
my God.
3
Purple
cats.
pants, I'm telling you.
Stop talking to Nancy, because every time
her
you
name
talk
is
to her-
Gracie, and email me at paulbondtv@aol.com. I'm holding on to AOL
When
with
I
all.
get big one day, I'm going to have all of the cats.
Oh.
All of them.
But just do the right thing and don't break our chops. That's all.
We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back, and maybe Paul will do
Hey, maybe I'll play my Gagootz. Who knows?
You're watching the Gagootz Show. On where?
MadhouseTV.com.
We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Thank you.
And we're back. We're going to close the show and say goodnight to you guys now. And we're going to end it with a little music and comedy relief by Paul Bond, the crazy man himself. Let's give it away to him. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next week.
Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Nobody's here. Thank you, nobody. This is going to be really awkward. Thank you very much. All right, just give a little sample of what I do. Okay, I'm going to prove to you, first of all, that Bruce Springsteen wrote the creepiest lyric ever. I am not going to change a word to the song to make it creepier. These are the words. He wrote this down and thought, oh, this will be a good song. It's so bad, it could have been the theme song to Catch a Predator. Here we go. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? All right, first of all, why is he asking that? That's a red flag, huh? I would shut the door, little girl. You don't want anything this guy is selling. And it gets worse. Did he go away leaving you all alone? I got a bad desire. I'm on fire. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, Bruce wrote another verse. Hey, little girl, is he good to you? Does he do the things to you that I do? All right, that's enough, all right? Check that guy from Mike's Hard Lemonade and Condoms. Huh? What's your real screen name? Spring Teen 29? Shouldn't you be registered somewhere? All right. It's my wife's fault that I'm here. Yeah, she said, go be an ass somewhere else. So anyway, here's a song about a date gone real wrong. You'll understand as the onion peels. Okay, here we go. Hey there, Delilah, we first met. Things were cool, only to find out you misled me and you played me for a fool. What to do? Now I gotta make the hardest choice. Couldn't even tell from your voice. Oh, why'd you lie to me? Oh, it was tucked, I couldn't see. No, I'm not a homophobe, but you could have warned me when you disrobed. What the hell? I'm sure I turned a lighter shade of pale. We'll get found out it's a mistake when your Garden of Eden has a snake. Yeah, it's like two hammers with nothing to nail. Big finish. Oh, why'd you lie to me? Oh, stay away from my hiney. Oh, why'd you lie to me? Oh, you stand up when you pee. That's not right with me. Thank you, Las Vegas. Very cool. Do you remember Bill Withers had a song called Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone? Great song. Great song. I think he was pressured into writing that song through his wife. Yeah, I think she's like, hey, Bill, been about a good 5-6 years since you've written anything for me. I think you better write a song for your wife. I'm going away for a week at my sister's house. By the time I get back, you better have a song for me. And he's like, okay, there ain't no sunshine when you're gone. So he starts writing, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. It's not warm when you're away. Oh, it's so cold in here. Ugh. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And she's gone way too long. Anytime she goes away. And she comes back in the room. She couldn't let it go. She starts nagging him more. Listen, you got to pick up the kids, pick up my mother at the airport, the dry cleaning, you got to shop for the food. And he's like, I know. That's where that part came from. He was nagged. All right. I can't do that song. Maybe I can. It's innuendo. You know what? I can't even. Come to my show. I'm going to be at Gyrolicious, by the way. I am working a Greek restaurant. Carrie Karavis is one of my favorite comedians in the world. She is hysterical. We have a show at the Gyrolicious coming up this Saturday, so look for that. It's in Jericho. This song is called Teabagging. This is a song called Teabagging. Now, I got this on the radio, so, don't worry. There are no bad words. If you don't know what teabagging is, you're going to find out. Here we go. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bow. As the screen goes black. Teabagging is all right with me, as long as you don't use your teeth. I'll squat and dip them in your face. I can't imagine how bad those damn things taste. Okay, so far so good. Now, ladies, listen up, because this next verse Yeah, this is what you do during teabagging. And God forbid this should happen to you. You want to be prepared. Because if you think your guy is nuts over you now. All right, here we go. The ladies' part. What is that? Can you watch it? Can you watch it? Something? Can you get a wet nap or something? My eyes are burning. You smell a little. It's better with an audience. So here we go. I'll open my mouth far and wide. I'll try to fit both of them inside. Can you watch that? The worst part of this is the view. That's in case you didn't get it up to that point. Darling, I love you, but thank God you only got two. And that's how you play a dirty song on TV. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Oh, let's see. Let's go back to the 1950s, the roots of rock and roll. I love 50s music because I know where music came from, right? Now, people who grew up with 50s music have a bit of an attitude. Today's music sounds the same. It all sounds the same. Well, I'm going to play 4 chords. 4. I'm not going to change a note or a key. Watch how many songs I can play from the 50s. You tell me whose music sounds the same. In the still of the night, I held you tight. Next, silhouette, 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 silhouette. Next, earth angel, will you be mine? Next, those oldies but goodies remind me of you. Next, oh Donna, oh, the St. Brigand song. That's all. That's right. Come to Gyrolicious. I'm Paul Bond. Come see me. I'm going to be with Nicole, as a matter of fact. We're on the waterfront, August 5th, and that's in Patchogue. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on the show. God bless. Love each other.